let's go to the barracks and get those soldiers. Now, I thought it only right to bring Petros into the team, since it is against the Oro Luminous, so he can exact his own personal revenge. I find quite almost eloquent and, dare I say, righteous. And I've kept Siora, obviously. I mean, we don't have the 3 in tuition, but when you're attacking a compound, I seriously doubt we're going to need it. Herbert, we need a word.
Greetings. Quartermaster Herbert. I'm in charge of these barracks. And you are?
Desade, legate of the congregation.
Nice to meet you, Your Excellency. And what can I do for you?
Here. The Mother Cardinal gave me this mandate for you to supply me with some troops.
Everything looks perfectly in order. May I ask you what this is about?
Some members of the Ordo Luminis built a camp to convert the natives by force. Her Eminence wishes to put an end to what could lead to a war between Thélème and the natives.
I see. It was high time someone put an end to the dangerous zealousness of these Inquisitors.
Good.
I will order the men I have here to assemble in the courtyard. Do not worry. I will send you my best.
Thank you.
I just need to explain the mission to them, and they'll be on their way. Soldiers, the Mother Cardinal is sending you to fight under the orders of Her Excellency, Desade. You will have to put an end to the crimes committed by the Inquisition in a nearby fort. I expect you to obey the orders of Her Excellency without question. For Thélème, for the Guard, fight with honor!
Comrades, pack your bags. We're leaving at once.
Fight with honor!
For the coin and the enlightened.
Okay. So, oh god, I probably went through the completely wrong way, didn't I? Is this? Oh no, we've gone the right way. We could have gone to SL, but I didn't really want to bother her, to be perfectly honest. She's got enough on her plate. And this is an internal matter, frankly. The Mother Cardinal is very much on our side, so I intend to use that as much as possible. SL just needs to recover anyway. She doesn't have many troops, and I'm just gonna leave him alone. Where is this camp? Oh, look at that. Perfect. Let's even go secluded. Wait. Travel thing. Thank you.
We're almost at the camp of the Solasser. Should we wait here for the moon to rise?
Actually, yes, that'd be a good idea.
Yes, let's.
Our men are ready, Your Excellency. They're awaiting your orders.
Perfect. Our objective is located beyond this cliff. The Inquisitors are not expecting us. We have the element of surprise. Let's make good use of it.
Understood, Your Excellency. We'll be discreet.
Let's find a vantage point to get a better overview of this fort.
So, this is the place where the Ordo Luminis stain their hands with blood. May they be struck by the enlightened.
Good
There's
thinking.
no turning back. I hope that you are all ready. Most of their troops seem to be outside, as if they sense we are coming.
Oh boy.
The prisoners are most likely inside, in some basement perhaps. And it seems as if there are some in the right wing as well.
Most of the fighting will take place outside. The priests are at a disadvantage in confined spaces.
We must strike quickly if we want to make good use of the element of surprise.
What are your orders, Your Excellency?
We're behind the camp where there are fewer guards. Getting inside will prove less troublesome from this side. We will conduct 2 near-simultaneous assaults. The first, larger group will attack from the front to cause chaos in the enemy ranks. As for me, my companions and I will get inside the building from the back and sneak into the basement. We will set as many prisoners free as we can, and use the opportunity to search the building. Once you have eliminated the troops in the front of the building, Focus on the right wing.
At your orders. Should we keep a few men here to catch any potential runners?
Indeed.
I like
An
your
excellent
thinking.
suggestion.
Yes.
Are you ready for the assault?
We're ready, Your Excellency.
In that case, conduct the assault as soon as you are in position.
To battle! Oh, this is almost too simple. Oh, nice. Just robe, I'll take that happily. And stay down. Ooh, okay, not too bad. Yeah, see if you're downright sneaky about this. Not sure that's gonna work, but anyway. Ooh, can we please, 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 please? Oh, that is simply beautiful.
Let's hurry and reach the prisoners before the Inquisitors kill them.
Yeah, just give us a sec. Oh, that place is not going anywhere. Okay. Wait, looted. Not bad. Whoa! That came out of nowhere.
We intervened quickly, thankfully. Let's find the keys to these cells.
Yep.
I don't have the key.
I'm trying to loot the damn thing, you stupid thing. Excellent.
Wait here for now. We are still fighting outside.
Right, let's be as sneaky as we can. You involved? Nope. Okay, well that certainly helps. Ooh, hello, hello. Ha! Wait. List of Inquisitors involved in the secret camp. This notebook, probably intended for the camp guards, lists all the Inquisitors who have the right to enter the secret camp. The name of Father Claudius is in there, along with many other names which are unknown to you, but would certainly be of interest to Mother Cardinal Cornelia. Oh yeah, we need to go and get the that booklet as well before we go any further. I totally forget. Captive registry. This registry lists all the captives who were or are still detained in the camp. There are no names, only short descriptions of an estimation of their age. It also describes the way they were treated and whether they were converted or returned to the light. The latter are by far the most numerous. I don't blame. I mean, I shouldn't say don't blame. I'm not surprised to read that. That's what I meant to say. Don't blame. What the hell was that for an answer? What the hell? Let me sneak past them. Any in here? Hmm.
Me in this battle.
I think that was the last of the Inquisitors. The fort is safe now.
Go and see if there's anything I can still collect just in case. No. Order Luminous account books. Account book lists all the spendings of the Order Luminous, including those related to the secret camp, its construction and its operating costs.
We're done here. Let's lend a hand to our allies outside, as there are still some prisoners there.
Agreed. Well, it looks like they didn't need our help, did they? Jeez. Oh, nice. Okay, interesting. Oh, nice. By hand this ought to feel like Petrus and all that. Good. I think this goes down... Oh, wait, what?
May the enlightened protect me in this battle.
These prisoners have been dead for days. There's no one left to set free. Let's get out of here.
Well, great work, Cal. Great work, soldiers. You did well. You did your part, and we thank you for that. Which way are we getting? We need to go back up to... I'm assuming we need to go out this way. Yep. Let me collect it, let me collect it. Thank you. Good. Oh, they didn't stand much of a chance now, did they? Good.
How did the battle go for you?
Your plan was successful, Your Excellency. We won a resounding victory.
Congratulations. We were able to set the prisoners free. They were completely exhausted, but alive. I would like for you to escort them to the closest village.
At your command, Your Excellency.
Once this is done, you can return to your garrison. And do not worry. The Mother Cardinal will be informed of your valor in combat.
She most certainly will. Well done. Right, let's report the resounding success to Cornelia. Alright, let's get over to the palace. Didn't everybody notice that, but there was the banners of the Coin Guard and the Sun. Suppose it makes sense. They're the ones that Coin Guard paid to protect the soldiers, protect everyone on this island, so it makes sense in that regard.
What
do you want from me, my daughter?
Lady de Sardet, emissary of the congregation.
Ah, the congregation still has the uncanny gift of surprising us. I am Bishop Domitius. I represent the Ordo Luminous on the island. What can I do for you?
Nothing at the moment, because we're going to drag you into a little knot.
Your Eminence, I salute you.
Lady de Sardet, what can I do for you?
Yes, the attack went gloriously well.
We managed to dismantle the Ordo Luminous's camp, Your Eminence. And while we were there, we gathered proof of their exactions.
Domitius, you will have to answer for the actions of your order on this island.
Your Eminence, I assure you that...
Enough. There will be an investigation. I hope that I will not discover that you were involved in this matter.
Oh, but you
In
will.
any case, you will have to explain your inability to control your own men.
Ha ha.
But please continue, Your Excellency.
The guard served you well, and bravely followed your orders.
They will be thanked and rewarded for it. But it is to you, Your Excellency, that I express my deepest gratitude. Without your intervention, Thélème as a whole would have appeared as a monster in the eyes of the islanders.
It was my pleasure, Mother Cardinal.
Oh, lovely. Right. We'll take Petrus Alonsi Dedre, so he can provide proof as the emissary of Thélème that we successfully did this mission. And we'll also go in daylight as well. Oh no, that's right. Didn't need to worry about that, did I? Diadorp.
What do you seek?
The conflict, we're going to mention it.
I have come to tell you that we have taken care of the Inquisitors and set the camp's prisoners free.
You thought we weren't capable of fighting the Soul Lesser and of freeing our people?
That's not it. I
Oh,
thought it was my duty to inform the woman who represents Thélème here of the situation. She's the commander of the Soul Lasser, and she was furious when she heard about their actions. She made a point of punishing them herself, and of having your people set free as a token of good faith.
I understand. She's proven a respectable queen, and you have proven an ally.
thank you.
I thank you for your help on Olmanawi. From now on, you have our gratitude and our trust. From this day forward, you are a Garant of our clan.
Thank you.
Anything more?
Oh, +4, beautiful. I lost one, but we gained a little bit extra. I like that. Well, let's ask her then.
I suppose there would be no point in asking you what you think of the settlers.
Don't ask questions that you don't want to hear the answer to. The
Well-
men of the distant island came here to take, without ever giving anything back. They are demonicinaig, parasites. They feed on our very life source. The lions are the worst of them all. But the others are probably just as bad, only more deceitful.
Yeah, she's probably not all that wrong. We'll
I
leave you.
need to be going.
Wow, well, I'm sick.
Hey, we're Carants of the Storm Warriors. Hooray! That's really good, actually. So we are Carants of Sioras and Carants, I think, of Urans, I believe. I think we are Carants of... No. Was it? No. Sorry, I'm getting confused with people now. I'm pretty sure we're Carants of Urans, Vignamri. Of this one we are now Carants, and of the I'm just, I don't know what, yeah, Sioras people. I can't even think of the name right now. Oh boy. Okay, what should... Well, we are over here, aren't we, I suppose? Hmm. Yeah. What's all this one? Trouble? You know what? Faster. For God's sake. Father Justinius. Oh dear. There goes my habit of tongue twisting words. Yeah. Fantastic. Let's go to Eden. Complete change of pace. Okay. Looks like these people must live in harmony.
Astounding place.
Yeah.
My mother told me about this place. She said that the village was devoured by the houses of the sons. How could their chief accept this?
All that's left to do is find Father Justinius.
Justinius. Oh, got some missions as well. Contract destroyed the Yorgland's nests. Very aggressive Yorglands have built a nest north of Eden. Because if you need to follow the road to the the northeast, or go into the bushes, a reward will be offered to whoever destroys nests. We can supply you with traps. Okay. Well, I'll believe that when I see it about the traps. But anyway, Traveler's Grave. I appeal to the better nature of the travelers on the Vedvilvi road. My brother decided to explore it and never returned. If any of you find his body, please dig a grave for him so that he may rest in peace. He must still have his coin purse with him. I would be happy to leave it to you as a reward. Okay. Well, if I find any of them, I will let you know on my travels. Just seeing if there's any chests around here. We can't jump down them for whatever reason. Out the way, Petros. God. Nothing here. Oops, daisies. Oh. Well, that looks like a halfway to a partially built church. It must be Justinius, I believe.
Welcome to Eden, the lighthouse of faith, harmony, and civilization in these wild lands.
Thank you. De Sardet. I am the legate of the merchant congregation.
And I am Father Justinius. Delighted. And what may I do for you?
Yeah, the stolen tablets.
The Mother Cardinal has asked me to investigate the theft of these tablets you discovered.
That's excellent news. The loss of the tablets is a catastrophe. We have to find them at all costs. If you want to learn more about these tablets, you should go ask Sister Eugenia. She supervises the theologians who discovered them, and were also guarding them. You should find her a bit further in the village, with her colleagues.
Who are the suspects of this theft?
The heretical brutes of the village of Vedlug most likely had a hand in this. They must have wanted to please the demons they worship by stealing the holy word from us.
How could they have learned of the tablet's existence?
Perhaps the demons are giving them this power. Unless one of the natives living in the village innocently mentioned them. They are so naive. Either way, I am certain that the heretics are involved in this matter.
I must leave you. Goodbye.
May the enlightened always keep you in their divine blessing.
I wondered how my people could accept the priests settling in their home like this.
It all seems a bit too convenient. If we find out some information about the history of Eden, maybe we'll change our view on things. The theft of the relic is probably not a coincidence.
Yeah. She's got a point there. Have a bit of a look around. No chests? No, not quite yet anyways. Okay. Down here, okay.
I am busy. If you have questions, go see Sister Eugenia. She's our supervisor.
Alright. What about these two?
If you are saying that these tablets bear writings from the very hand of our holy founder, then we must find them. Without them, all our research to trace the life of Saint Matthias on this island is doomed to failure. If these savages have stolen them, we will have to take them back, by force if necessary.
That's one view in things.
Do you have any ideas about who stole the tablet?
Some of the village savages helped us during the search. Perhaps they are behind all of this. There was a particular woman who seemed to want us to be there. I don't remember her name, though.
Interesting obsession, thank you. Eugenia?
Hello. The Mother Cardinal asked me to help you find the tablets that were stolen. Can I ask you some questions?
Of course. But hurry, I have a lot to do.
Eden's creation.
The Mother Cardinal told me that this village had been developed on the basis of St. Lucius's writings. Are you one of the theologians who helped in its creation?
Yes. I was sent here to confirm that this place is indeed the one described in the writings, and then I stayed.
Okay. Yeah, what about confrontations?
Were there any confrontations with the natives?
Yes. The warriors of the village attacked us. The Ordo Luminous actually had to intervene. The Inquisition managed to make them run away. The islanders tried to attack again with the support of Vedlug, but we stood our ground. And when Lur, the chief of the village, finally accepted our presence, things calmed down.
Alright.
What was the reaction of the natives when you arrived here?
Most of them were not in favor of us living amongst them. They were afraid we might chase them out of their own village. And there were even more protests once we started talking about searching for traces of Saint Matthias. I suppose they thought we would destroy all of their raised stones and other places of superstition.
Thank you. This information will certainly prove to be useful.
And stolen tablets?
I talked to Father Justinius. He told me that you were supervising the theologians here.
Indeed. It is under my supervision that the research on Saint Matthias is conducted.
Aha.
I imagine that someone was keeping watch over them.
Of course, we took turns guarding the shack. But some of us can't have taken the task that seriously. If I remember correctly, it was Brother Virgil who was guarding them that night.
And what are you saying?
Where were the tablets the night they were stolen?
We were keeping them in one of the village's shacks. We intended to bring them to San Mateus later. But first, we wanted to examine them in order to obtain as much information as possible. You can go and take a look in the shack if you want to, but I couldn't find any traces of forced entry.
Suspects?
Whom do you suspect of being the thief?
Oh, alas. I'm afraid there are many suspects. These tablets are priceless relics. Some settlers may have fallen prey to the lure of profit. The heretical natives of Vedlug may have wanted to take them away from us, or it could have been vengeance by those who had to leave the village.
Well, thank you for these pieces of information.
I am the one who should be thanking you. Especially if you managed to retrieve the tablets for us.
Thank you. I will let you work.
Right. Let's learn about Eden, I think.
Father.
I'm glad to see you, my child. What can I do for you?
Ooh, good. Let's start at the top.
Tell me about how you created this village.
We did not create it from the ground up. It was built around an existing native village. The islanders called it Vixenagad, which translates to the village of the old sage. We saw it as a sign. The natives had probably chosen this name in memory of Saint Mateus, and everything here fit the description of Saint Lucius. The discovery of the tablets proved us right. So, we decided to rebuild our Eden here, in the spirit of peace and harmony which is described in the scriptures.
Okay.
Why share this village with the natives?
To replicate and resume the work of our founder, of course. If he came here and managed to convert the natives, then it is our duty to do the same thing. By living side by side with them, it is much easier for us to pass on our teachings.
How well do you get along with the natives who live here?
Very well, of course. Especially since those who opposed our presence left.
Left? To go where?
Oh, to other villages, I imagine. Does it even matter? Those who stayed are on the path of enlightenment. Some of their legends must have been about Saint Mateus. That helped to convince them.
I suppose, from his point of view, he does have good intentions to an extent, but they should not have been so pushy, in my opinion. But anyway, each side has their own tale to tell, don't they?
And how well have neighboring villagers welcomed you?
With some reluctance, to be perfectly honest. So, we sent them missionaries.
Of course you
There are
did.
still frequent conflicts with the village of Vedlug, a highly violent village of heretics. But the other villages, the more peaceful ones, are slowly starting to listen to the sacred word.
There are no Onol Manawi and no warriors here either. Did they all leave?
Perfect harmony takes time, my child. I have no doubt that one day we will manage to convince your kind to convert.
I
But
doubt it.
in the meantime, we must settle for the miracle of great coexistence that this place already represents. Nobody thought we could live side by side with your people. And yet...
I must leave you. Goodbye.
May the enlightened always keep you in their divine blessing.
I'm not 100% convinced. I mean, don't get me wrong, everything on the surface at least seems, you know, coexistence, but I think there's something going on under the surface. They wouldn't surrender that easily. I doubt it. No matter how small the native clan or tribe. Don't mind us, we'll just loot the place before we talk to you. Ugh.
Hello. I am Lair, the village leader. Well, I was the leader of this village.
Hello. De Sardet. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
There are Onol Manawi among the Logead Blau. I did not know that. What do you want from me?
Eden?
I have heard a lot of things about this village of Eden, but I'd like to hear your version.
I'm not sure I have the answers to all of your questions, but I'll try.
Oh, start from the top again.
Tell me about the arrival of the people of Thélème and how you received them.
The priests were roaming around the village. They were saying that it was the place where their saint had lived. They were asking questions, talking about the Lloyd and all these things. One morning they were building houses next to ours. And we had new neighbors.
So in other words, they didn't ask your permission. Yep. Sounds about right.
The priests told me that they had managed to convert you. How did that happen?
As long as we refused to listen to them, they were violent, and they destroyed some of our sanctuaries. So we let them talk. And now that they think that we love their god, they leave us alone. Some of the things they say are beautiful, and their magic is impressive. But we do not forget our spirits.
Of course not. And why would you?
One of the theologians told me that you had helped them in their research.
They wanted to find tracks of the old sage, of the one they call Saint Matthäus, and they were rummaging through everything. Our Donegad did not want to tell them anything, because the old sage is sacred here. But since they violently interrogated everyone, I thought it wise to guide them to the place where the stones were.
Well, he's trying to stop the violence, so I suppose to an extent you can't blame him.
What happened to your warriors? Why did they have to leave the village?
They did not accept the presence of the priests and their questions. They tried to retake the village. They even asked Deirdre, the chief of Vedlug, for her help. So, the priests called the Soul Lasser, the Burning Suns, and they killed many of them. I asked for peace, and the others left us. They wanted to join Vedlug. Perhaps they have done so.
Aren't you angry after all that happened?
No. I mourn those who died, of course, and the Vorstyrent. But this village may be our opportunity.
Your opportunity for what?
For the Renaigse to understand who we are. Not savages, nor monsters, but men, perhaps wiser than they are.
I have to go.
Like
perhaps
so many others.
Yeah, good point. Gone to go and speak with Brother Virgil, I think.
Greetings. De Sardet. I'm handling the investigation into the theft of the tablets. Sister Eugenia told me to talk to you.
I'm Brother Virgil. What would you like to know?
A couple of things, actually.
Have you been in Eden for a long time?
2 months, approximately. Back then, there were still some pagan natives in the village. I joined Sister Eugenia's team with some of my colleagues, so we could give them a fresh outlook on things. We arrived straight from Ptolemy, hoping to study some new texts. But once we were here, I understood that my real mission was with the islanders. We must bring the light to this island.
He seems extremely convinced. Yeah. Well, let's get some intuition going.
You talked about a mission with the natives. What did you mean by that?
I may be under the command of Sister Eugenia here, but my superior is Bishop Domitius.
Oh, great.
Our mission is to banish pagan cults and convert the entire population to the light. The island belongs to Saint Matthias, and therefore to Ptolemy, since the god of light offered it to our founder.
If your superior's Domitius, you are a member of the Ordo
Exactly.
Luminous. I did not expect to find one of its members side by side with the missionaries. They usually do not get along.
The Order goes everywhere the light needs to be revealed.
You have a very unique way of seeing
Yeah,
things.
exactly.
I doubt everyone accepts it. How are your relations with the natives?
When I arrived, we were still trying to obtain information from them about Saint Matthias. They were very reluctant to give us any answers. We were also trying to educate them. Our attempts eventually made some of the inhabitants of the village react badly. Most stubborn against our teachings, the warriors, and the marked. The ones the natives call the Onomanawi. They eventually left, and it has proved nothing but a blessing for us. I would like to go back to work now, if you don't mind.
Of course.
Sure. Yeah, about the tablets before we go.
According to your colleague, you were the one in charge of guarding the tablets on the night of the theft. Is that right?
Indeed.
What can you tell me about that night? Did you hear or see anything?
No, nothing in particular. The night was quiet, and then the morning after, we saw they were gone.
Someone had to enter the shack to steal the tablets. How did that happen?
I have no idea. The door was closed in the morning, and the lock was intact.
Okay.
Do you suspect anyone in particular?
Not really. What I can tell you for sure is it is not one of us.
Well, Sister Eugenia did tell me that the tablets were priceless.
Of course. But our motivation is not the lure of profit. All that matters to us is their value as proof, not the money we could make out of them.
He has a point there.
Do you think the culprit could be a native?
Well, since none of us did it, it seems obvious. There aren't many other settlers around here, and the natives knew of the existence of these tablets before we found them. They were attached to them too, in their own way.
They are the ones who led you to them.
Well, we conducted the research, but they helped us find where they were hidden. Some inhabitants of the village are still giving us a hand with our work.
Well, thank you. I will investigate where the theft took place.
As you wish. But you won't find anything there. And why does it matter, anyway? There were witnesses to the discovery of these tablets. We have all the proof we need. And that's all that matters.
What do you mean?
Now we can prove Saint Matthias lived here. Our actions on this island are justified. To keep rummaging the way Sister Eugenia does will only create more tensions with the natives.
I was not expecting a theologian to say such things. I will leave you to your work. Goodbye. I knew that the story would be more complex than we'd been told.
The priests separated this village into two parts. The exiles must be broken-hearted, having left their clan behind.
Had they been wiser and accepted their new neighbors, they'd never have been forced to leave.
Either way, the resentment here is strong enough for a theft to occur.
Yeah. I smell a rat with his brother Virgil, though, with his connections to the Ordo Luminous. I get a bad vibe from him. Especially in the way he talks about some things. Anyways, Gonna take a break here. I'm getting hungry anyway, so I don't have something to eat. So yeah, I'm gonna go off, upload these and search around for the chests, for the level 3 chests, and come back. We'll make our own investigation on the storage room where the tablets were, and we'll take it from there. See you next time.